how do I get a hold of you?
You just contact the mayor's office. He has a special signal that shines in the sky. It's in the shape of a giant cock.
Can we?
Yeah.
Can we have Caleb put this meme up? It's just too funny to not put it up, man.
Well, we should have done it last hour.
I know, but it's funny. All right, he doesn't have to. It's your show, man. He doesn't have to put it up if he doesn't want to.
My show. I like that. My show.
Well, it's always traditionally been your part of the show.
That's right.
I mean, we all know intellectually I drive the first 3 hours,
Yeah.
so this is your time to show.
Intellectually, from your house. By the way, how does your son sleep with the bedtime stories we tell him?
Not well.
He's not a big fan of go the fuck to sleep? That's the story we tell him.
It's not the story we tell him.
Trojo's in studio. What's up, buddy?
What's happening?
How come you're not sitting over here where the camera might be able to see you? Or can the camera see over here where my hand is?
No.
No? So no matter what, he's off camera?
Well, I mean, I could.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to be on camera.
Can I have one more Reese's?
Hell no.
No? Okay.
I like you, but I don't love you.
All right.
You know, you got to be in a real serious relationship to give up Reese's.
Really? Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
All right. I'll remember that.
Oh, here you go, brother.
Ah, you're my hero. I love Reese's, man.
There you go.
Not really a big fan of peanut butter, but
I only got one left.
I know you do.
Don't even remotely think.
Actually, if he wants to scoot over to his left, no, his right, just a little bit. There you go.
Oh, did you turn on the other camera? You got it working?
I think it's been working.
Look at
It's been
you.
working.
Hey, so listen, I wanna bring up Paul. Will you post this on Outlaw really quick? Will you post that we're gonna talk about if Caleb should be losing his man card? Okay.
What happened?
I don't know if I feel comfortable posting
damn
that
it.
or not. I mean, I'll post
no,
it.
I'll do it. That's fine.
Okay.
I can't ask you to do anything, and since Des is not here because she's sick, because she overdid it last week hosting the show in our absence. Did you notice, Tro, that both the girls are not here this week?
I noticed.
Last week they hosted a show. This week it was so emotionally draining to host a show for 4 hours that they had to take the night off.
Oh,
Whatever.
Poor lady.
All right, so
Come
hold
on.
on. Why don't you guys talk for a second?
Did
Let me
anybody
get
else
the
think it
page.
was kind of like The View?
You did.
No, listen.
It was interesting.
It is important for us to have more diversity on this show than the Native American over here, okay? I mean, Trojo and I do a good job of representing most people, and it's good that we have Kevin here so the red man is represented.
Nah, I thought you was gonna say it's good we have Kevin here, so we have a bitch represented. But hey, look, I would never call K Dog a bitch.
You just kind of did, actually.
Oh.
Just so that we're on the same page.
Inadvertently.
It's not an insult when it's true, right?
I'm not a bitch. What are you talking about? What the fuck, man? All right.
Actually, you kind of are lately.
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't really understand what.
Yeah, you want to talk about somebody's post on Facebook?
Well, we're going to talk about yours first, and then we're going to talk about another
Yours.
topic, and then if you
No,
want to talk
no.
about mine, that's fine.
I think
But we've
yours-
talked about me and my daughter enough on this show. We're not going to do it again.
No, I'm just saying. You vented about your daughter and
Yes.
not being able to see her, right? And so you get all your friends support
I
you,
love
right?
my friends, by the way.
All
I
your
just wanted to
friends
say that.
support you. And literally,
Reese's.
all I can say to him is, hey, man, why don't you just go petition the court to see your daughter?
Because
And then-
That's not what you said.
Because according to your logic,
No,
it's
that-
always going to
you
work.
said stop being a bitch is what you said.
I was gonna, yeah,
That is what he
that's. I
said.
said that afterwards. I think I said stop
Yeah.
being a woman or something like that. But yeah,
It's amazing
That-
enough.
that's my point.
I couldn't even really comment on your post the way I would have, but I mean, it's just only thing I'm going to say is taking advice from someone who's
Oh no, here it goes.
$4,000 behind on child support is like walking into a bank as a black man with a gun saying, "I'm not here to rob you."
Yeah. I'm not going to comment on that at
Just
all.
put
I'm
it
just
in the
going to
bag.
say I love it when
It's about as
I
dark-
love that you and your woman and then your woman's ex and his girlfriend are all friends on my page. So
It's funny, dude.
when one of you makes a comment which is intentionally a slam on the other one of you, I just look at that and think, this is my post.
Right.
This is about me.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Again,
So-
what in the world?
Send that to him.
I mean, that's the only thing I
Wait
can
a
say.
second.
What in the world?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to him, all right? Because you just cracked a smile and started laughing too after my picture I posted on Facebook earlier,
Wow.
and I'm the one with a problem.
You're the one looking at weird stuff.
Yeah,
So
but
let
This
me
is
read this
on
to you.
Right.
Facebook, man.
I'm not gonna give a lot of information.
Right, you're not going to get into your Facebook posts and things. The only thing I'm saying, be careful who you take advice from.
Well, no, listen. I think that they had some really valid advice. Now, again, I know you don't like them. I know that there's a lot of issues going on there. I'm not faulting you for that. I'm not. You know what I mean. I'm not saying you guys need to be all getting along happy camperish.
And again, we're not on your Facebook page right now. The only thing I will say is this, because
Yes. They might be listening,
Again,
which you can call
I really don't care
253-617-1440.
because here's the reality,
Yes.
and they know who I'm talking to. Here's reality: when you've been found in contempt 4 different times, and your paperwork has been thrown out of court 6
go.
different times,
Here we go.
you do not want to take the advice of someone who don't know how to keep his shit together.
All right.
I mean, that's all I'm going to say on that. If they want to call and try to dispute me on that, go ahead.
Okay.
I won't answer.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. All right. Here we go.
Here we go, Caleb. I'm sending that picture over to you.
Don't bring it up yet, though. Wait till I queue for it. So here's.
$1,000 behind on child support. and he
I don't want
wants
to
give
see.
it- he wants
Oh,
to
come
give it-
on.
Anyway,
So-
I'm done.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Actually, bring that up now before we
the
get into our
hell?
topic.
Oh.
We found Trojo's next woman if things with him and Dee don't work out.
I thought it was Miley Cyrus aged.
Here we go.
No, this is Trojo's new woman if things with
here
him
we
and
go.
Dee don't work out. So bring that up. Can the listeners see it?
Give me a second.
Yeah, bring
Damn
that
it.
up. Look at that. Tro is like I would.
Dude, that is like the worst of like 10 different worlds. It's
that
gotta
up?
be photoshopped.
Is that
Yeah,
up?
it's up.
It's
Look at
gotta
that.
be photoshopped.
No, that's Tro is like I'm in love.
I've seen that before. That's definitely not Photoshop. And I'd say the same thing then, now that I said then.
Which is?
If she take her teeth out of her mouth, I wonder.
Oh my God, you're so wrong.
That's
That's wrong.
I quit. I can't handle. I was in a really good mood today, all damn day,
Yeah.
all damn day.
And now,
Can you just picture her? I came in like a wrecking ball.
you know what's gonna be awesome? Well, you know what's gonna be awesome? One night this week, Strip and Sarah are gonna be upstairs, and she's gonna be going down on him. He's gonna be like, "God, I wonder what it'd be like if she didn't have teeth."
He's gonna go buy Sarah a fishnet body.
No, actually, I would never think that.
No,
No.
liar. Oh, because you've already had that before, one with no teeth, haven't you?
No,
Are you sure?
there's things I like.
I think I'll
Oh, that's right. Because we tried to hook you up with that one girl that had the gap, and you wouldn't even go there, and she was hot. So listen, let's talk about this. The first question I've got for our 4th hour topic.
Hey, she was also a whore.
I don't know if she was or not. I
She
thought
was.
she. Well, how do
She
you
was.
know?
She was.
She was
I
hot.
talked to her.
No, she wasn't. I know exactly who you're talking about.
She was hot,
she was
and just
good
because she had
girl.
a little bit of a gap in her teeth doesn't mean you have to just
There's
discount.
a
people.
goddamn Grand Canyon in there.
You know what's great? You know what's great? If things with you and Sarah don't work out, there's women that are going to look at you and go, "Well, I would date him, but look at the scar. I can't date a guy with a scar." I mean,
I highly actually, I think you're very wrong.
you think so?
Oh, yeah.
You think you're like a Bond villain?
No, he'll just tell women where the scar really came
Actually,
from.
he tell them where it came from. Oh, that's that.
He'd be like,
that's that sympathy pussy right there.
I was saving a bus full of kids, and from ninjas.
Hey, man.
No.
Just tell him about the monkey.
He volunteered. He was one of the first people on the scene at Fukushima, and he volunteered to rescue all the people from the tsunami.
That's
and
right.
he got a high dose of radiation, which led to his brain tumor.
There's a lot of ways that story could go. A lot of ways.
There's a lot of ways.
You can tell he spent a lot of time thinking of him too. huh?
God, that is phenomenal.
Well, because you know what's funny, right? So I go out.
Well, I didn't.
No.
find
So
it
so I
funny.
go out and I go out to the bar or whatever. Me and Sarah go out and I go and so I'll go out to the store though. Nobody says a goddamn thing to me the entire time I'm at the store. I get some funny looks from people like, "What the fuck happened to him?" Right? And I'm just kind of like, "Whatever." I get it. Every day I get it, especially now that I'm not wearing a hat every day. I go out to the bar. And I'll tell you what. I walk out into the fucking smoke pit, and every single time, "Hey man,
And so what? You're wondering why people at the bar
What the fuck happened to you?
Yeah, because wouldn't have anything to do with the fact they're drunk, would it?
Do you know what I'd
No,
love to do with
actually,
you?
a lot of it comes from the bouncers, the guys who are working
Guys
security.
that's working
Do you know what I would
security.
love to do with you?
Have you met my ex Amber?
Oh my God, this would be so much. This would be so much fun. You know what we should do? We should take him to like Bainbridge, right, where none of us ever go, right?
That's not completely true.
Okay, somewhere we never go. Gig Harbor, Port Townsend, whatever.
Stand on a quarter with him and
No,
say,
no.
please
Go
donate.
to, like-
Our brother's dying. We need the money for his cancer treatment.
We'll go to like Safeway, right, or Walmart
Actually,
or something.
I could use some money right now.
We'll totally walk around the store with him, right? We'll walk around the store with him, and every once in a while, as we're walking around, he'll just be like, "Fuck it, fuck you, fuck." And then we'll wait for the staff to come around and get mad. We'll be like, "Look at him, look at his scar. I mean, you can't. He's totally covered under Americans with Disabilities Act. You can't. Look, he's challenged. Fuck."
That's like the whole Disneyland lawsuit going on right now.
And we'll totally have somebody videotape the whole time, and we'll put it on our page. That would be awesome. I can just see Strip going, "Shut up, bitch! Fuck!"
Hey, I got an idea. Let's
And
go do
again,
it.
I post the picture of the chick in her burqa, and I'm the bad guy.
I
I'm
got an
picking on
idea.
Caleb.
I got
You're
an
picking
idea.
on a guy with a disability and a brain tumor and a scar the
Perfect
size
place.
of Texas.
But I know
Perfect
him. It's
place.
okay.
The perfect place to do that. We'll go to Tacoma, the hilltop area.
Yes. Yes. And then he'll just walk around the Safeway going,
That's
"Nigger,
wrong.
nigger, nigger."
That is wrong.
And then he'll turn around and realize we've all left him there.
like one of Kevin's dates.
Yeah.
We should start up a gun store like in Tacoma, and like the tagline will be "Last chance to reload before Hilltop."
That's actually kind of brilliant.
That's outstanding.
Not funny. I broke down there one time.
Did you?
Oh God, it's terrible.
That's another story you can use for how you got the scar.
It's terrible. I don't know if I ever told you guys this. Literally, my car broke down. I'm in Hilltop. Went through a stoplight. Car breaks down. I have both doors open because I'm a 2-door car.
Right.
Hood open, trunk open. Cop drives by, stops at the red light right next to me. Continues to drive on.
The cops let me write down his license plate because that dude's fucked.
Cops was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Well, it's like, have you seen that Comcast commercial where they're talking about the mover's edge thing, and the guy's trying to call around to all of his friends, and they're making up these excuses why he can't move.
Oh,
Or they
yeah.
can't help it. And
Yeah.
he calls that one guy, and the one guy's playing video games, and he looks at his phone, and he's like, "Nope, nope." That's how the cop was like. He was like, "Nope."
Yeah, you know, I knew it was really bad because somebody actually walked by me, and when they got close to me, they walked faster. No joke.
Listen, you know
let's
what?
be honest. You were a white guy in a car in Hilltop.
In a Camaro.
In a
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
You scared them.
I'm going to tell you right now. You know what black people think of when they see a white kid by himself in the black neighborhood? They're
in
thinking,
Hilltop?
these are the kinds of people that go in and shoot up schools.
no, you actually were the most protected person over there. A breakdown in a black neighborhood in the Hilltop area, and nobody came and talked to you or helped you. You were fine.
Yeah. Here's the other best part with the two. There was no fucking street lights. The closest lights was the stoplights behind me.
Right.
I'm not even kidding. Like it was just dark, and I was scared. I got my car back on the road with a Band-Aid and some extra wire I had in my car.
That's outstanding.
That's great.
MacGyver,
All right, can I tell you a
right?
true story? I was driving in Port Orchard. I was driving a buddy of mine's truck, and his gas gauge was broken. And right there by Tweetins, or what used to be Tweetins, whatever, you know, it's abandoned now because Port Orchard, where businesses go to die.
Pretty much.
But my license was suspended at the time. I forgot that I had a ticket that I didn't pay, and my license was suspended. And I knew it. I was driving anyway. And I think I was actually working at the radio station back then. And the truck runs out of gas. And so I'm on the side of the road right there by Tweetins, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? There's no gas station in the end of town. The other gas station is all the way on the other end by Kentucky Fried Chicken to the other end of Bay Street. Sure as shit if a cop doesn't pull up next to me. And I'm like, okay, well, this is screwed. I'm in big trouble now, right? So the cop's like, what's going on? I ran out of gas. Oh, you want a ride? Yeah, I'll take a ride. So he picks me up, takes me down, Gets me gas, brings me back, drops me off. Never runs my license, never
Protect
nothing.
and serve.
I
Protect
got
and
lucky,
serve.
man. I should have
Hey.
gotten a ticket and
So
Serve and
that
protect.
same night that my car broke down, I got
Yeah.
it back on the road. Went to the gas station because I needed some electrical tape to make things a little bit more secure for my hour drive back.
yeah.
And I walked in, and the clerk working goes, "Do you think you're in the wrong neighborhood?" Yeah, I just need some tape, and I'm gonna be the hell
Poor
out of here.
Caleb's thinking, well, I didn't think it
yeah.
until now.
Yeah.
I love going to those gas stations in that part of Tacoma when you go in and you walk in the door and all the food and the soda and everything is out and you go to pay and they're in another cage.
right.
It's at that moment that you realize I'm probably going to get raped.
But they were like a month after that. And here's the difference between being in Hilltop and well, I was thinking I was coming back from like Port Orchard one night or something like
Yeah.
that. I think I was taking James home or something from one of our shows one night, and my car broke down again.
Yeah.
Same freaking problem.
He busted out a guitar and wrote a shitty song about
Anyways,
it, didn't he?
I pulled over on the side of the road, parked the car, just left it,
just
popped the hood open, trying to figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
Within 30 seconds, there's a sheriff
Yeah.
behind me, knocking on the window. Hey, what's going on? Oh, car broke down. He's like, oh, can I see your license and registration?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I gotta break down what you're running my license registration for.
I was like, damn.
Why do they do? Is it legal that they can do that?
Seriously?
Can you tell them no?
You can tell them no.
Can't tell them no.
Yeah,
Can you say no? I don't think so.
Because they didn't have justified
Have
cause.
no reason.
He could, I guess, if he had said that, hey, I think you're stealing the car, then
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
justified cause.
But
It
even,
is-
if,
it
even,
is-
if, even if he would have said that and be like, nope, here's my registration. Just see it's mine. Do you need anything else?
Yeah, but I got to prove who I am.
Yeah. I just
So-
be like, you know what? No.
Registration,
But
license,
that
that's
wasn't
it.
that wasn't the case. I just gave him my information.
She looks like
Right.
Patty Lynn in that picture. I'm just telling you, Hillary looks like Patty
What,
Lynn. in
next
that
time, make sure you have a video and am I being detained?
No, that one I didn't even care about. The cop was nice. He was just like, I was
am I
like, hey
being
man,
Bust out your video camera. Are you going to beat me?
that was one of those situations where the cop. I mean, really, he was just
Don't tase me, bro.
he was just making sure everything was fine. And I told him, I was like, hey, I'll have the car out of here by the morning. I got somebody to come pick us up.
Right.
So
So check this out. I want to ask a question. So there's a guy. I'm just going to read what he posted. I'm not going to say
always
who
a
it
guy.
was.
That's all.
We're just going to ask if the man card should be revoked.
You already
here's what they
said
posted.
who posted it. You brought it up.
I didn't say on the show. I said earlier that somebody posted. I didn't say who.
Actually, you did.
Shut up.
Should his man card be revoked?
That was on Facebook. Here's what it says. Missing my other half laying with me tonight. Love you, and then tags his girlfriend in it. Mm-hmm. And this was probably about, I don't know, 11 o'clock or so last night. Should we revoke his man card
I wouldn't.
for making that post?
I wouldn't. I mean, it is what it is.
hey, you know how shitty that person's been lately? Come on now.
I just think I think that when you're when you're a guy and your girl has gone out with her friends for the evening, just to go hang out with her friends for a couple of hours,
Hey,
go to
hold
the
on.
bar, drink way
that
too
girl
much.
went to go hang out with that guy's cousin
Okay, when the girl goes out to the bar
In
for a
Tacoma.
couple of hours
in Tacoma.
in Tacoma for a few hours,
Hilltop area.
no country line dancing bar.
No.
What's it called? Is it McCabe's or what is it called down in Tacoma?
I don't know.
Whatever. It's the only bar where you can fuck your cousin. Dude, what? It's true. Anyway, when she's only going to be gone for a few hours, and you can't even let a few hours go by without, I miss her laying next to me. I wish she was here. I'm so lonely. I think you have to lose your man card.
Maybe there's more to the
You know-
situation that you don't know about.
Maybe there
Okay.
is.
All right,
Maybe there
yeah.
is.
Hold on, Caleb. I got this one for you. I mean, for speaking for me.
Yes, for you. I did tell you earlier you needed to marry her, by the way.
Speaking for Paul and speaking for a man Strip, for those of us who have a relationship and go home to a girl in the bed every night, there's probably a reason why you're single. Mandy Moore's
Maybe.
going to call you
Yeah,
one day,
probably.
but
Manny Moore is going to call me one day.
it's not going to be today. I got mail. I
You
thought
got
I'd
mail.
turn this down. Hello.
Yeah.
But no, it would be kind of hard to justify. I mean, no, I can understand it because there's been nights where, now would I post it on Facebook? I don't know, but there have been nights where I'm like, damn, sure
It's
would
for a
be
day.
nice.
It's for an evening.
Yeah.
She was here earlier. Here, okay. She was with him earlier in the day.
He was
It's
here. She
it's fine.
here.
It was
And then
me.
she came. Yeah, it was Strip.
She was
She
her.
was with him earlier in the day, and then she came home that night. She wasn't even gone for like 6 hours.
Yeah, there's some things you're missing though.
Do you want to share it?
I look since August.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of shit going on in my life.
Sure you have, yeah.
That's very difficult to deal with, and the one constant in my life is is her. So it's difficult. You know, I wasn't allowed to drive for 6 months. I can drive now again, but
You can legally drive now.
yeah,
That's
I
nice.
can
That's
legally
good.
drive again. But it's tough. You know, I spent the last 6 months at home during some of the shittiest times of the year, not being
Yeah.
able to leave. So
But now you can leave.
I can leave now. It's still depressing as hell when you can't actually get out of your house. You know, I got, normally I just take the kids and go do something or whatever. But sitting around the house for 6 months not being able to do that sucks ass.
Yeah, I you're right. It probably does. God, Paul, I hate you. I just refreshed my Facebook page and there's that picture of that woman again. Yeah.
Made speech.
And secondly, on that same note, there's some shit I've done wrong in my life recently.
Yeah.
Which I've been
let's
trying to
hear.
make
What is
amends
that?
Now there's a
What'd you do wrong? Let's hear about
I
this.
don't want to get into all those details.
You didn't cheat,
but-
did you? You
No,
didn't
no,
cheat,
no,
did you?
no, nothing like that.
Nothing like that. What'd you do?
No.
What'd you do?
I
Did
just
she catch you with porn?
nope.
Gay porn?
Nope.
Animal porn?
No, like I said, hey, look, I've fucking
Post-op transsexual porn?
my life has been difficult, and frankly,
Seriously?
I feel bad for the way I've been acting.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
and it's not my fault. It's not her fault. It's a shitty situation all the way around. So
okay. Well, I'll leave it alone then, since you don't want to talk about it. But
it's not that. There's so much involved with it. There's no way I could explain it in the next half hour. I'm just saying. At some point, you wake up.
So the Cliff Notes version would be?
Yeah. Well, at some point, I woke up, which happened to really be in the last couple of weeks, because I had my dose of medication was reduced on my last go around of my chemo, and I felt better this month than I have in, months.
Months.
Yeah, I mean months, and it opened my eyes. It made me go like, "What the fuck have I been doing for the last 6 months?"
Wow.
Oh, okay.
So, are you ready to marry her then yet? Are you ready for that to happen?
Choose your words.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
wisely.
No,
we just want to hear you say it for one. You just say it.
Yeah, I
one
like to
time.
hear you say it for once.
just-
Bridget.
just-
No,
we
I-
Are
haven't
you ready
even
to
heard
marry
this-
her?
I am.
Are you?
And
Can we do it on the show live?
But it's difficult because there is some other factors, and the other factors is just financial things right now.
Well, we can do it on the show live for free. Like I'm a
No,
licensed
it's not. It's
minister.
not that. It's not that. It's like I get benefits right now from the government and stuff like that. And if I get
Oh,
married,
if you marry
right
her, would
now,
change that. Yeah.
things change. Because like right
Yeah.
now, I don't get benefits for the kids.
Like right now, I can just leave her.
That's not even. But if I got married right now, that would change how much I could get versus how much I could get being a single father.
I want half, Eddie.
That is outstanding.
So
All right.
Eddie Murphy marries African bush bitch.
That's outstanding. So listen, I want to.
So what's your subject?
So wait, hold on. So when is the wedding? Have you guys set a date?
no, we have not set a
Do I
date.
get to be the minister? Do I get to be the minister?
I don't care. You gotta talk to her. But
No, I don't.
That'll
have to talk to
go
her.
over
You're the
well.
man. You're the man.
we look.
I will show
don't-
up in my best.
You know,
thong.
Kevin, you can always just yell really loud right there through the. Just kidding.
Look.
Is she awake?
Far as I'm, yeah, she's awake. Far as I'm
awake? Oh,
concerned, all the wedding stuff is up to her. I mean, I'm there to help her with whatever.
That does not work as a response at all.
I'll figure
just
it out
asked
when
her
I
to come
get to it. Then
downstairs.
You're like,
okay.
you're like, oh, we're getting married. All right, babe, you do it all. But I'm here if
Yeah.
you need anything. Yeah, that will not go over well.
Yeah, you'll be in a pink tie and cummerbund.
You might be surprised with her. Her mentality is a little.
Up.
No. She likes things her way when it comes to things.
Yeah, 'cause
Never
she's
would
a
have guessed
woman.
that. Never would
And,
have guessed that.
because she's a woman.
But anyways, the wedding, I think we had pretty much decided we're not going to do anything until I'm done with all my treatment and everything like that.
Yeah. She's hoping that everything works right for the wedding night. That. Yeah.
Everything works right anyways.
debatable.
Works right every night.
It's debatable. Hey, I
Unless
asked
I've
her to
had too
come
much
downstairs. Hold on.
No, don't do
We
that.
are talking about your wedding. If that doesn't get her to come downstairs quickly, I don't know what will.
We don't need that.
I want to ask her if I can be the minister.
Oh, brother.
It's very important to me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Very important to me.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You know, by the way, speaking of,
I am a licensed
you
minister.
do realize that someone's been trying to push me into getting married, and
I noticed
you
that
making
as soon as you liked it.
You making that statement is just, you know.
Yeah, when are you and Dee going to get married?
We haven't came close to that.
You have a
yet.
child together. How much closer would you like to be?
Okay.
Hey,
we do
just
have a
'cause-
child
hold on.
together, but let me tell you, the child.
I'm on-
Says Kevin.
I'm on Tro's defense on this one. Just because you got a child together doesn't mean you should get married.
Right. You know, I mean.
But you live together?
We live together.
Shut
I
up,
love
Paul.
her. We
You have a
live
child
together. I love
together?
her.
Shut up,
I
Paul.
mean, and my brother, by the way, who just logged in and he's listening right now. Hi, Cedric.
Hey,
You haven't
Cedric,
called
we
in a
love you,
while.
brother.
But
Cedric, would you tell your brother to give me a gummy bear?
you got mail. It said hell no. Come on, gummy bears, man. Here,
Gummy
there you
bears.
Go for it. Yeah,
Gummy bears.
knock them out. Yeah,
I
sure.
don't know why, but they're like the only candy I eat.
Dude,
I'm just addicted to
Yeah,
gummies. I don't know why.
Gummies, man. I mean, I'm just saying. There's something about gummies.
Hey, here's some advice. Stop eating candy and stop drinking so much and you might not be so fat.
Really? Really? Really?
Mainly the candies towards Kevin.
Really?
He threw the gummy
Really?
bears like a grenade and they blew up all over the
Really?
place. That's outstanding. You're
Don't
a
make me
dumbass.
go Miz over here. Really? Really?
I got a question. Here's
What?
my next topic. So your ex was by today.
Yeah.
So now
She was where?
She was here today. His ex was.
At the house?
Yeah, she came by to pick up Wyatt. Now I'm aware that she's a crazy psycho hose beast. That's my opinion, and I speak for only myself and nobody else.
I think you might be speaking
Now
for a lot of
I'm glad that
people.
you guys are getting along. This is just my opinion.
Did he say they were getting along?
No, but I'm not trying to throw him
Okay.
under the bus. This is not anything he's told me. I just know.
You're
from history.
assuming?
I know from history. But here's my question.
He thinks he knows from history.
When I saw her today, I thought I would split that like a cord of wood.
You
So-
gotta come up with a new punchline.
Nah.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Split it like Moses split the sea. Yeah, I do.
Ooh, I would gnaw on her vagina like a dog toy.
Crack her open like a piece of ice in the Titanic.
Hey,
That doesn't
Look.
even have any factual basis,
Look.
you dumbass.
without
Crack a-
naming names,
Crack open like
trust
a
me,
pistachio.
you don't want to go there.
I'm
'Cause
just
if-
saying.
No, because if you do, you might end up with something. Not might. You will end up with something.
Well, no, I wouldn't anyway because I know the backstory. But here's my question: Are exes always off limits? Like between friends, right?
Yes.
So are exes always off limits?
Yeah, unless you ask permission. But what guy would do that?
I don't know, but I'm just I thought it was an
Really?
interesting topic.
Really?
Well,
I just thought it was an interesting topic. I would never go after her because I know how completely crazy she is.
I'm sorry. You have met your sister-in-law, right?
what?
What?
Are friends always off limit?
Oh, yeah. No, women. We had Kevin's talking guy code.
Right,
Guy code, yeah.
Guy code,
Guy
right,
code.
Guy code.
So
Guy
are exes always off limit?
Look, as far
And
as
at
I'm,
what point do they become off limits? And at what point are they no longer off limits? I guess that's the question.
look, maybe in the off chance if you have a mutual situation where you both agree, like, hey, this ain't working out, whatever, and you split up, fine. Or if you hook up with her for one night and you're done,
So that'd be okay.
yeah.
So let's use me and Trollop. Bam! Trollop is the example. Okay. Bam! Not again. I'm not going after Trollop. I have no desire to go there. There's not enough penicillin. But let's pretend for the process of this discussion. Okay, so if you found out we were dating or whatever, and I hadn't asked your permission first, that would be a violation of guy code.
I'd be pissed.
You'd be pissed. Okay,
Yeah. At you.
that would be a violation of guy code.
Yeah.
But if you found out we had a one night stand and I
I'd
was
be
done with
pissed.
it, but you just said if it was like a one night
No,
thing,
no,
we
no,
were
no, no,
done.
no. If it was a one night stand between me and her,
Okay.
Oh, just a one night stand. But if y'all was in a serious relationship, basically.
yeah, if we were dating at some point,
Right,
then-
okay,
then-
okay.
But you
Not
know-
me one night stand with her. You mean if you and her had a one night stand
Yeah,
and then I hooked
exactly.
up with her, then that would be okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So, under your theory, I would have to come to you and say, "Oh, great and powerful stripper, do I have your permission to spray my DNA all over your ex?" I would have to get your permission first. Essentially.
It's a really awkward conversation to have. I would still tell you no.
Right. Okay.
Fair
enough.
You know,
No, that's fair.
enough is I had a friend who actually went behind my back.
Danger boy?
I was seeing a girl. No, I was seeing a girl for a while.
CJ.
We weren't exactly dating, but we were seeing each other, and like he was like, "Oh, hey, you should break up with her, this and that, and all this."
Oh, are
crap.
you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, that's underhanded.
And then next thing I know, like I just stopped talking to her. I was like, he's right. Why the fuck am I seeing her? And like a month later, all of a sudden they were dating.
Really?
So
So that's pretty underhanded. So
And-
he
and
was
he
trying
was
to
like-
get you to dump her so he could.
he was like, "You're not mad?" And he asked me though. He's like, "Hey, do you mind if I go out with her?" I was like, "I guess not." Yeah, we didn't talk for like 2 years after that.
Do I know him?
No.
I haven't met him. Okay. All right. What about you, Paul?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, come on. I want to hear this. Come on. That's why I'm going to you next, because I think there's a story here. I didn't think there was a story
That
here
caller
until Trojo
calling?
said something.
Guy used to be on this show with us. In high school, I was dating this girl named Kelly.
Talking about Jammer?
No.
Oh, Lowe.
Oh, I know who you're
Yeah.
talking about.
And so Lowe's takes me out to this party one night, and we were a little tipsy, and he brought this other girl over to me, and I guess she liked me or something because she started getting all over me. And in the morning, I spent the night at this party, and in the morning I woke up and I went looking for Jim. I couldn't find him. Well, shit! I wonder where the hell he went. Now this party was actually right down the road here on Pine Road here in Bremerton. All right.
Hey, was that the same party where your mother showed up with a condom for you?
No, and that's not what happened. But
Close enough, though, right?
and so anyway, so in the morning, I get up and I'm heading home, and I get to the house. And I figure, you know what? I'm going to call my girlfriend. I'm going to call Kelly and tell her that I was at this party last night and this girl started kissing on me. Da 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 da. You know, nothing more than that happened, but I felt kind of, you know,
Hold on, don't
Guilty
mean to
about
interrupt. Hey, my brother was trying to call in.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I should probably watch this.
he was waiting for the end of my story. Wasn't so I'm on.
Actually, I think I thought it was Wrath being a little
So I'm on the
drunk tonight.
I pick up the phone and I call my girlfriend. I call Kelly that morning, right, to tell her what had happened the night before. 10 minutes into the conversation, as I'm explaining everything to her, she starts giving me the details. What the girl was wearing, what her name was, what she looked like, what room in the house we were in, where the party was at.
Not
I'm
just
like-
details.
I'm
you
like,
gave
what-
the details.
I'm like, what the heck, man? I was like, well, yeah. And I said, I felt guilty. That's why I wanted to call you and tell you this morning. And she's like, oh, it's okay. I forgive you. Jim already filled me in on Jim? Yeah, he walked here last night. What?
That is outstanding.
He freaking walked from Bremerton to Port Orchard to tell her
Wow.
what had happened. What do you think that was all about? Guys don't do that unless they're thinking something.
No shit.
Did he ever end up dating her?
That is
Oh,
guy.
no. No, her and I didn't even break up. But I never let him live it down.
That is
That's awesome.
Just,
Hey.
Wow.
So
That's just
Hey.
a violation of guy
Yeah,
code. all
I
the way
know,
around.
right?
Don't feel too bad about that. I got a fucking issue like that in my life right now too.
But right now?
Not where
Right
some
now.
girls kissing on me or anything like that. Different story. We got a caller on the line.
He ran away from
caller
that
live?
one quick.
Real quick.
They're muted.
Okay,
So-
we'll leave the caller there just for a second. Paul, answer the question though.
What question?
Is an ex always off limits? Like if I wanted to hook up with BJ,
Go ahead.
that'd be fine.
Yeah, we didn't date.
You guys didn't date?
No.
No, they didn't.
Well,
date.
what
No,
do
he
you
was
call
her
it?
boss. Get it right.
She worked for me.
She worked for you. That was it.
On
Dude,
the
I'm telling you,
stage.
hey,
Okay.
Brass
look, there's
pole
a
and
difference.
non-skid.
There's a difference between you just sleeping with somebody once or twice, or whatever the case is, or them working for you in Paul's case, versus you actually
Trying to
having
get
a
a raise?
relationship with them.
She's trying to get a raise by giving
Yeah.
him a raise. Yeah.
So,
So,
there you
but
go.
are exes always off limits, Paul? I mean, like, you know, are
No.
they always off? No, they're not.
No, they're not always off limits.
When are they not?
Ever.
They're never off limits. Really?
Exes are never off limits.
Wait a second. So you and Harmony divorce. 6 months down the road, you find out she's seeing Tro. You'd have no issue with that.
Wow.
I'd pay him. I'd be like, thanks, dude.
Really?
Jesus.
What? What?
No, I wouldn't really do that. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you
Good
kidding?
Lord.
Oh,
I'm
my
going to isolate
God.
just that part and send it to Harmony.
Oh my.
Why are you picking on him
Oh
all
my
of a sudden?
God.
No, because he said before that he would just bury his face in that. So
said-
I thought it was.
You
a good,
said what?
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 You've said on the show before that you think she's
Hey.
hot.
Hey, we got a caller on the line.
Wait,
Caller.
Look at him. He's flustered.
We got a caller. Let's
Hello,
go.
caller.
flustered? No.
What's your name? Where are you calling from? How about those Cowboys?
This is Cedric. How are you?
Good, Cedric. How are you?
You
All
sure
right,
you
Jeremy,
gonna?
how are you?
I'm doing good, and that wasn't that was K Dog. Are you sure you want to be a part of this hour right now? I mean, just understand. I know you got a lot of fans out there listening, so you know,
It'll be all right. It'll
listen
be all right.
at your own risk.
I am not responsible for anyone except myself. It'll be
Amen,
okay.
brother. Amen. So, how's it been, my brothers? You know,
I'm doing fine, man. I really am. I've actually missed calling in, man. I've been so busy. My schedule has been so tight that I just hadn't been able to. I'm so tired a lot of time on Sunday night that I'm out. But
That's fair. What's her name?
I was mopping floors, so I figured, well, why not call in?
be careful on that one. Be careful. Easy. He said, "What's her
I threw
name?"
it out there. I threw it out there and just or whatever. Okay.
I know who it is.
Oh.
You know I know, but you know, I'm gonna let you say.
No, the reason I call, I find this topic
You notice
utterly
we talk the same.
fascinating. I really do.
Yeah,
Um,
it is a fact. You're right. I agree.
And let me tell you why. I had a friend of mine. Now I'm happily married. And let me tell you, man, I've dated the same woman for 25 years, married to her for 20 years, and I've not had extra stuff. Okay, so here's the bottom line. So I've got a friend of mine. I won't name the city because he may be listening. But the bottom line is I've got a friend of mine, his ex-wife, started flirting with me. So I told him. The interesting thing about it was, he said, man, I would not be mad at you if you hooked up with her. And I was like, wait a minute, dude. First of all, that's your ex-wife. Why would I hook up with her? So it made me start to think, okay, I'm not sure that there's a law or rule, whether that be in the
Man
church,
code.
whether that be in the world or whatever.
Man
Here's
code.
what I would think, though. Go ahead. Yeah, I understand, man code. I got you. But here's the point for me. Let's say, for example, if Jeremy being my brother, if he and D were to break up, first of all, I would think that it would be off limits for me to go talk to D. But let's say somehow or another, with all of the different things that happen in life, and somehow or another, he find himself attracted to somebody I've dated, or I find myself attracted. I think at least you need to go talk to your friend, and at least talk to him and say, hey, man, listen, dude. Because I think what's most important is not the new relationship, but the old. I don't think you do something that could jeopardize a 20-year friendship so that you can hook up with this lady. That doesn't make sense to me. I would think that would be the guiding thing for me, man. What, me and my boy gonna be all right.
Oh, they're gonna be
Because as my brother in Washington says, no matter what you, even if you get into a long-term relationship with her, you can always put an X in front of her name, and then you lost a friend, you lost a brother, so you have to kind of be cool about that stuff.
Must be your other brother that's in another Washington. Because I don't think
I'm talking about William.
Because I don't think I've ever said anything like that. My philosophy has always been simple: beat it, bitch. Somebody else get with you. Oh well. And if you just so happen to run into one of my friends and they get a hold to you too, remember, I say, me being who I am, I believe in the Snoop Dogg philosophy. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It's that
that's
simple.
called IANF.
I mean, that it is what it is. So, did you ever get that DNA checked? I mean, I'm sorry, never mind.
Dude!
Wow.
Really, Jeremy? Really? We gonna do this on the air for real?
See, he always wants you to call in, and then he tries to pick a fight with you. Look at that, Cedric.
You know, that's okay. That's okay.
He is totally just seething over there at you. Look at that.
It's not very often that I get quiet and not say that this is one of those times.
Just one of those times. No, it's always been a running joke between the family that, you know, my nephew, some said he looked like me and act like me and whatever. And I was like, okay, he looks like me because it's my brother's son. He act like me because if you ever meet my brother, we are just alike. So, I mean, but a couple of people in our family tried to make a big to-do about it. It was like, okay, look, first off, and it's been a running joke between me and my brother, you know, but even though his wife sometimes has found it very offensive.
No kidding. Can't imagine.
Yeah. But you know what, man? Watch this. Check this out, y'all. I mean, all jokes aside, I don't care. Personally, now this is the way I would do it. But let me tell you something, man. If I were single, I'm telling you where this is where I'm built. If I was single, and K-Dog, man, me and you bored, and then all of a sudden you start talking to this chick that I just got from dating. Well, if I'm through with her, I'm through with her. Why would I care if you talk to her?
Well, no, listen, it's a very it's a very fair point, Cedric. But as I was talking to I don't know if you heard it earlier when I was asking Caleb, asking Strip the same questions. He basically said it's off. You're not. She's off limits. You know, so different guys have got different rules like that.
Why you would say it, but at the same time, again, I'm not saying he's right and I'm wrong, or I'm right and he's wrong. What I am saying,
You can say it.
as far as I'm concerned, I mean, I have no problem saying it if that's what I was thinking. But nevertheless, I'm saying in this instance, as far as I'm concerned, dude, I'm through with her. I'm through with her. If I would have a problem. Now, I'm gonna have a problem with. I'm gonna honestly, I would have a problem with Jeremy if I've been married to Denise for 20 years. We break up, and then next 6 months he starts dating her. Okay, he and I gonna have a little conversation. What's up with that? How long y'all been doing this? You know, how long you been planning this? You know, that kind of stuff. Now, I would have a problem with that. But man, some chick, I'm just dating, and then my boy decided to hook up with her. Okay, come on, man.
Well, just remember. I mean, but you got to remember one thing about that. There's always that saying that come from down south, and if you two can note, if either K-Dog or Paul can finish this saying, then I know they too have some southern in them. Nickel, nickel, penny, penny. You know where I'm going with that.
For me, I don't know what that is. What is
you don't know
what that is either.
Nickel, nickel, penny, penny. Kinfolk pussy as good as any.
I have never heard that before in my life. Where did that come from?
He said kinfolk.
Kinfolk pussy good
Cedric,
as any.
I think that's his way of saying that even family members aren't safe. I think that's...
Hey, my brother's the one that taught me that.
He will never be allowed back to my house.
wait, hold on, wait. See, this is where my brother has messed up because he is the one before this phone conversation started.
Jeremy.
Oh, you don't want me to show him the text message right now? I mean, you know. So you've never heard that saying in your life, Reverend?
Jeremy. So anyway, you're teaching your daughter to be a Cowboy fan.
Right.
Cedric, when you coming to Washington to visit, man?
This conversation is taking a wayward turn.
I need to get out there because I have a niece that I need to come out there and help the spoil. So
Yes.
I'll be out there soon enough.
And she is a very
Okay.
spoilable.
Hey, when you come out here, are you going to come to church with me?
I'll come to church, man, and I plan to come to that show. That's the plan.
You
Okay.
plan to
But I'll
come,
have to come meet you fellas.
All right, I'm going to take you to
Oh,
church
hell.
with me when you're in town.
You know,
Well, man, I'll go.
Okay, because I know you ain't going to go with Trojo, and I know you ain't going to go with Paul. So
It's
I'm kind of your
impossible
last
when he
hope.
doesn't go.
I'm kind of
That's
your last hope. I'm your last hope, man.
I know it. At least there's one potential non-heathen on the show.
That's right.
All right.
All right, we love you,
All right,
man.
gentlemen, thank
Take
you.
care, man.
All right, man. Peace
Call
out.
next week.
all right, man. I'll talk with you later.
All right, there he goes. There goes Cedric.
Oh yeah, he's quick on the.
All right, so what's your rule, Tro? Our X is off. Our X is off limits.
Here's how I see it. I mean, truth of the matter is, I don't care.
Okay, so hold on. So I'm giving everybody scenarios.
I'm gonna be realistic about it.
You and D break up.
I don't.
6 months later, she's with Strip.
I'm gonna be realistic. I don't care.
So you wouldn't have an issue with Strip about that? You'd be fine.
Here's the reality. Here's
Uh-huh.
the reality to it. For whatever the case may be, we weren't happy together.
Right.
Who's to say that the next person she get with, even if it was a friend of mine, wouldn't make her happy?
Right.
I mean, or vice versa. I can just tell you from the standpoint of why we broke up and what to avoid, and I can also tell you what she likes sexually and not sexually, and
Great.
what would satisfy.
You wanna share that?
I mean, you know,
What is she into,
again,
Tro? What is she
and
into,
again,
Tro?
it's not what she's into. Later on, I'm gonna be into her, but
Maybe not. I'm trying to get her to call the show.
she's not listening to the
No,
show.
I sent her a message on Facebook.
She's not listening to
I
the
know,
show.
but I sent her a message on Facebook.
She's not listening to the show, but no, I don't care. I'm just that guy. I really don't care.
I think
You
for
know.
me, I think for me, it's a line of how serious it was. Does it make sense?
Now-
So if it wasn't really serious, it was you dated for a few months or whatever, and it just was a thing.
No, there's not.
Then that. But I mean, if you got a kid with somebody, or
Right.
you were engaged, you were
Right.
married, then at that point, I think it's like your friends got to stay away from
now,
that.
if it was a situation where you were supposed to have been a childhood best friend, and then all of a sudden you go out, get married, and find out secretly that someone was trying to take your significant other, then okay, that's something completely
well,
totally.
yeah, you can't
different.
interfere. Yeah.
You know, no interference. Don't interfere with it.
I've
Don't
tried
interfere.
interviewing on Paul and Harmony's marriage. It just hasn't worked.
Yeah, it just don't work that way. But don't interfere. I mean, that's an off limit type of thing. That right there, that's going a little bit above and beyond what one would call man code. That's just call it what it is. That's just fucked up. So I mean, but if I'm
Yeah, but some guys don't care though.
Well, I know some guys and some girls don't care. I mean,
Women are treacherous, man.
yeah. I mean,
women are
I can
absolutely
name a
treacherous.
prime example right now, but I won't.
No, go
I
ahead.
won't. I won't.
Go ahead.
I won't.
You can name it. You say whatever you want to,
I
dude.
won't. I'm trying to keep the peace. But they know who they are. Anyway, no, that's what happened with my current girlfriend and her ex and her.
Yeah.
So then, yeah. I mean, there's a story behind. There's a story on that one all the way. You do realize those two that the two females involved were childhood best friends.
I knew they were good friends
Right.
at some point.
They
I
were
didn't know.
childhood friends. One would say they were best friends. One introduced the other one to their husband, and no sooner than that happened, lo and behold, he was a man. She stole a man, but that's okay. But
Yeah.
it's all right. I think she did better. I'm not gonna say which one did better, but I think she did better. Anyway, that's the treacherous stuff that you have to try to avoid. Those that not true. Those that's not true. But the breaking up thing, the going out with somebody, I dated for a few months, whatever, blah blah blah, hoop de loop, yeah, whatever. Yes.
All right.
Oh well,
Fair enough.
Matter of fact, I can introduce you to a few females that would love you, man.
I don't think you could find any females that would love me.
Oh heck yeah!
I think that is hugely impossible.
Oh heck yeah!
I don't think there's any women anywhere going, where do I sign up to date a fat, balding white guy? Where can I sign up for that?
Pinterest.
Pinterest. Pinterest. That's outstanding. All right, 253-617-1440. About 5 minutes left to go in the show. Do you have anything you want to bring up for fourth hour topic? Anything at all on your mind?
Yeah, I'm not racist because of that picture I posted.
I never said you were racist.
I'm just making it clear so everybody understands. Since some people,
I think
like
you're
to throw it around.
anti-Muslim. I think you're anti-Muslim.
No, I'm anti-Muslim.
He's
Yeah.
just butthurt.
No, I'm-
Yeah,
What?
he-
'Cause
you're
what?
just- You're just butthurt.
Yeah, he's anti-Muslim.
Because you're Polish. It's okay.
I'm just sick. Look, everybody kicks our ass, okay?
They didn't always.
I think you're anti-Muslim.
Yeah, there was
I
like
think you're a
100 years
bigot.
throughout the course of European history, people weren't kicking our ass.
I think you're a bigot.
Everybody's
But
a
that's
bigot.
okay. I'm not a bigot.
Yes, everybody is a bigot in one way or another.
I'm not a bigot at all.
I
In the slightest.
Really?
At
Hey,
all.
K-Dog,
Not at all.
when you see a Muslim walking down the street and his shirt looks a little big, do you think maybe perhaps there's a bomb under there?
No.
So you don't listen to the U.S. like when they say, "Hey, if you see a bag on the ground
First of all, no, I
and
don't.
you saw a Muslim with it earlier, you're not going to report
First
it."
of all, how do I know it's a Muslim? Where are you
Oh.
at? Where are you at that you see somebody with a Muslim? That you see somebody and go, oh, that fucker's a Muslim.
Come on, man. Come on, really?
First of all, when you're in downtown Seattle, you see people with towels on their heads all the time.
well,
They're
that's
not
the
even
problem with
Muslims.
the freaking burqa now,
They're
isn't
Hindus.
it? Because they just don't even know who the hell's underneath that sheet.
Again, I don't believe that everybody's out to get us.
It could be Cousin It. It could be a suicide bomber.
I don't believe that everybody's out to get us.
Not everyone.
No, yeah, I was saying not everybody either, but hey, the way the U.S. wants you to look at it, you got a profile, man. Profile.
No, you don't need a profile.
That's what the U.S. is saying.
Yeah, well, if we were profiling, it wouldn't have stopped Oklahoma City.
Actually, I think I just saw a thing recently about how the feds were profiling, and they were defending it because it helped them stop something.
Everybody profiles. Every law
Well,
enforcement
that would make you
agency
bigoted.
profiles. I don't profile though.
You just said everybody profiles.
I meant law enforcement
Hey.
agencies profile. All law
Do you
enforcement
judge a
agencies
book by its
profile.
cover?
No, not generally.
Really?
So you don't ever look at somebody
Hold
and
on.
go,
Hold
that
on.
person.
Pull up your Facebook page.
Pull up my Facebook page.
Pull up your Facebook page.
Okay, I'm on my Facebook page. What am I looking for?
Okay, I want you to go through there and read some of your posts on that post with my picture today, and then tell me you don't judge and aren't bigoted.
Okay, I'll go there now. Hold on, give me a
Okay.
second.
All right, good boy.
These computers are Why are these computers so slow?
Kevin can be
Do we
taught.
need more RAM? Is that the problem?
I had to get rid of the old ones that we had in here.
Yeah, but why are these so slow? That doesn't tell me why these are slow.
Dude, they're running Windows XP.
Literally, I can run faster than these, and I'm fat.
Okay, that's bigoted.
No, what? Statement of fact. Oh, hold on. It's on your page. It's not on my profile. It's on. It was the one on your profile.
I'll tell
And you
what.
better make it quick
I'll
because
do you
we're
the-
running out of time.
I'll do you the favor. I'll pull it up and read it.
I'm
for
sorry. We
you.
might go a minute or two late,
No, we're
like
not
we
gonna.
always do. Jesus.
Hey, I got big plans tonight.
What are your big plans?
I want to go start a fire in my backyard and burn this motherfucker down.
You might not want to talk about burning shit down in this
great.
town right now.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
And if you own a Honda,
First of all,
Get it
I
indoors.
didn't make a whole bunch of comments on this, by the way.
I know. That's why it should be easy to find here in a second.
So I have it right here. I've got it up right here. Here's what I said. I think I only have one comment in this whole. No, I have two comments. I have three comments. I have four comments. Fuck, I have four comments. All right. Oh, I have five comments.
Racist bastard. See? You're being racist already.
So why don't you look through there and find whatever's racist that you want to talk about?
I didn't say racist, did I?
He said
I
bigot.
said bigoted.
Oh, bigot. I'm not a bigot. You just can't convince me that I'm a bigot. Not everybody else is a bigot.
You want to pull up the definition of bigot and read it to it?
All right,
read it
I'll
to everybody.
pull it up right now. Give me just a second on this slow ass computer. Give me a moment.
So here's what Kevin said. I think they are idiots, Muslims, especially women, who think that this is a valid lifestyle and a religious choice. The ideas pushed forward in Islam are insanely stupid. Insanely in caps. Stupid. However, it's not my call to make. See,
Yeah.
conservatives are amazingly hypocritical.
you know something's really got to be going on. He ran out and left the mic on.
They
there
they
he is.
preach the Constitution, freedom, and a life led outside of government control, keeping the government from regulating and deciding our lives for us. Then people make the decision to live as they see fit, but because it isn't like you conservatives live, you then turn around and mock them for it. Did you find the definition of bigot?
I did find the definition of bigot. Watch Skype, by the way. D's about to call. Bigot.
At 11?
Yeah, right now. Yeah, I have to ask her a question. It'll be quick. Bigot. A person who strongly and unfairly dislikes other people, ideas, etc. Nothing I did there was
Really?
Yeah.
You don't.
A
you just-
bigoted person.
You just
A
read the
person-
definition, and you don't see it anywhere there. And by the way, that was the first paragraph.
A person who hates or refuses to accept the members of a particular group, such as a racial or religious group.
It's kind of what it sounded like.
A person who is obstinately or intolerantly devoted to his or her own opinions and prejudices. One who regards or treats the members of a group with hatred and intolerance. I'm the exact opposite.
Right. You know, Kevin, that's exactly what I thought when I read that paragraph. You know, he's not a bigot.
I'm not a bigot.
Everybody is a bigot in some way towards some group about something.
I'm not a bigot.
Really?
I'm
man.
not a bigot.
I think they are
hate
idiots.
Asians.
Muslims, especially women. No, Kevin, there's nothing bigoted in that statement whatsoever.
I'm not a bigot.
Would you like me to keep reading? Listen, you can tell yourself you're not a bigot all you want, but everybody's a bigot to some degree. Even I admitted when I posted that picture, there's nothing racist about it. A little bigoted, yes.
Yeah.
And then I went on to defend why I said, yes, it's a little bit bigoted, but you know what? Most people, and that's the thing about humor, whether comedians admit it or not, most types of humor
Yeah.
are derived from or directed at people's bigotries.
I have no hatred in me at all towards anyone.
Liar.
Thank you. I thought you hated white people. That's what I heard.
I just thought he hated people that owed $4,000 in back child support, but that's just me.
I don't hate him.
Really?
I don't hate him.
You choked him out in the McDonald's.
That because he threatened the life of my daughter. That's completely, totally different.
I'm just saying, if you
Well,
choked him out, you must.
But that's
that.
okay.
But I don't
You
hate
didn't
him.
like his
Hey,
ideas.
look, I don't hate anyone.
I didn't say hate. I said
Everyone-
bigot.
I don't dislike anyone.
It's okay. But it's okay to be a bigot. It doesn't say in the definition being a bigot is wrong. Everybody's a bigot. See, the more we accept the reality of who we are, the better chance we all have of getting along. So let's start with this. Everybody, repeat after me. I am a bigot.
Paul is a bigot.
Go ahead, Kevin. Say it.
She just tried to call and nobody answered.
Yeah, that was a couple minutes ago.
You're having trouble with this tonight, aren't you?
What's up with that?
I had my head cut open like 6 months ago.
Listen, that
He goes,
excuse
and a guy used a spoon, and he scooped out part of my brain.
Listen, that excuse loses its validity after about 6 months.
It
Hey,
loses validity once they give you permission to start driving again, right?
That's not true. Radiation is still active in my head for up to 2 years.
Right. Oh, here's another one. And that, my friend, is the difference between your crew and my crew.
Tell her to call again.
Neither of us approve of the lifestyle, just my side allows them the ability, guaranteed by the Constitution, to live it free of ridicule and shame. Yours wants to oppress and attack, which really isn't what this country was based on, was it?
that's a
Bigoted.
statement of fact.
No, it's
Really?
you're saying you don't like my thoughts or my feelings on something, which, Kevin, by definition is...
You're a bigot.
And this is why you're single, because you have a hard time
You're a bigot.
admitting when you're wrong. But that's okay.
Paul, what do you do if an epileptic falls in your swimming pool?
Laugh.
Throw in your laundry.
All right. She's on the line.
Hello, Dee.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Dee, are you a bigot?
Wow.
Huh?
Were you listening to our last 5 minutes
No,
of conversation?
No, she hasn't.
Don't
been.
speak
No,
for
I
her.
know she
My
hasn't been.
desktop doesn't have sound, and the radio show won't play on my phone. So I
Okay,
don't
well, that's
have
not
to-
your fault. That's Caleb's. But does your man always speak for you? Because he's over here talking about what you did and didn't do. He's like, she wasn't listening. How does he
I know
know?
she wasn't listening.
He knows I don't listen.
Hey, well,
Okay, we
actually,
don't
hey,
need. You
hold
probably
on.
shouldn't say it like that, Dee.
Real quick, D, have you tried it lately? Because we just changed our player to one that HTML5. So,
But Jeremy knows she don't listen.
I haven't because I haven't
excuse
tried
me.
in like the last 2 weeks.
K-Dog, ask your question that you want.
So I got a question for you,
Ask
Dee.
her if she's a bigot.
Dee is not a bigot.
Everybody's a bigot.
Dee is a wonderful lady
Everybody's a bigot.
and a great person. So, Dee, I got a question for you.
Are you a bigot?
It was brought to my attention earlier that you're really hoping to tie the knot with one Trojo. Is that correct?
It might be possible.
So
Except for every time you even ask him the question, he deters from the answer.
no, he admitted it earlier. If you were listening to the show, you would have heard it.
Yeah, he said it live on air.
Yeah, if you'd listened to the show, you'd have heard it.
Where are you going with
That's deafening silence right there. That's a.
No, that is the question of which and where are you going with this answer and question.
No, I just wanted to say that all of us have agreed that we support that and that should happen, and we want to help you make that happen.
And Kevin's a bigot.
I'm not a bigot. I'm going to hit you in your sack in a minute, you fucking douche. All right. No, I want to volunteer my ministerial services.
Kevin wants to know
I
if he
think
can be
his
the
brother's
minister.
already called dibs on that one.
No.
Yes, my brother has already.
We're going to
called
tag
dibs
team
on that.
We're going to tag team it.
Okay, the first off, if
It's a
and
black
when-
guy and a
if
white
it-
girl. You need a
if-
black minister and a white minister.
If and when it happens,
It's not a Jew and a Christian.
I need a Jew.
Does that mean you're adjudicated?
Oh my God.
Adjudicated. Shut up.
So
Gonna have pizza ovens?
this is what the question was. I mean,
I just wanted to get her on. And
You made the poor girl get up and
Yes.
call into the show.
I had something else I was going to get into. We don't have time to get into it now because
She already said she wasn't a bigot.
Hey D,
What?
we love you.
she like big uns. She's not a bigot.
We love you. That's all we have to say.
Not saying that because you want me to make you a sandwich, are you?
No, you got to make
Well done, D.
you got to
Well
make
done.
Tro a sandwich.
Oh, she made me a sandwich.
You're not
earlier
not
today.
my girl. You're Tro's
Hey,
girl.
look.
You got to make Tro a sandwich.
She didn't just make me a sandwich. She made me a BLT sandwich. All right. She cooked the bacon. She toasted the bun just right on sourdough bread. Bro.
Wow.
Well, she did. Was it microwave bacon?
No.
No, microwave bacon is gross.
No.
Yeah, no kidding.
No. This was in a cast iron skillet. man.
Ah, good stuff.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, big thick chunks of the bacon bits. I'm just saying. I might have to
Man,
come
will
get
eat bacon, but he won't eat my pulled pork.
Hey, look. I've always said.
You're a bigot.
actually,
You're a bigot.
Actually,
against
Well,
pork.
Actually, what you
Turkey
do,
bacon is
what you
not
don't
bad.
know is I did eat some of the pulled pork this past week
What pulled pork? Some at the WrestleMania
at the
party?
WrestleMania. Yes,
You didn't say nothing.
We didn't even talk about the death of the Ultimate Warrior.
You went. You
you had
let,
the death of the Ultimate Warrior.
you let me
Good
go on
God.
believing you didn't try my
No,
pork.
I tried it.
You didn't like my pork.
Hey, D, can I ask
had
you one other question
the
before we
sandwich
let
I
you
was walking
go?
around with. I ate some
Sure.
of your pork.
D, what's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean?
Oh, jeez.
I wouldn't pay $200 to have a garbanzo bean on my face. Get it?
Wow, really?
Chickpea on my face. Get it?
Yeah, well, I got it. I'm just like, wow, really?
So you're a
love
bigot
that.
against garbanzo beans, aren't
D,
you?
we love you. I'll harass you more later when we have more time, okay?
Jeez.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
All right. So, Strip, before we wrap this, anything you want to say?
Yeah,
Say, admit that you're a bigot.
I'm a bigot.
Thank you. See, he's at least honest.
I can't really say shit. I talk shit about races all the time. So hey,
A Mexican with a boner walks into the wall. What hits the wall first? His lawnmower. Tro, anything you want to say?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
What's the difference between Jews and Boy Scouts? Boy Scouts come home from camp.
Wow.
Oh, I love that.
That was funny.
Oh, God.
Oh my
Tro,
god.
go ahead.
That was okay. So I was getting ready to endorse the dealership, but
Go ahead. No,
after
go ahead.
that,
Go
I don't think I need to put that one in. No.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Actually, we'll have Paul, and then you can do yours, so there's a gap there. Go ahead, Paul. What do you want to say, Paula?
You're all bigots. Every one
Is
of
that all
you.
you're gonna say?
You're a bigot. He's a bigot. He's a bigot. At least he admits it, and I admit it. So we know who the real bigots in the room are.
Oh my god.
Paul, do you know what Helen Keller's favorite color is? Corduroy.
Wow.
All right. Tro.
You know, You are one sick individual.
Why do you paint a canoe black? So it won't tip. Go ahead.
Good
sir.
night, bitches.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
No, I'm done. No.
All right.
Nope, nothing else. I think you just said it all. I think you
All right,
said it all.
Kevin, what's your final words?
All right, so we'll be back next week. I think we'll probably have Dawn and Dez both back in studio.
Unless one show kept them away for 2 weeks.
I guess. Well, there's a recoup time, you know. Men need like 20 minutes after their first orgasm to come back for their second round, and women need at least a week in between doing shows, I guess. So we'll leave that alone. Thanks for checking out the show. Remember that tonight's show is brought to you in part by Megamouth Mini Buyers, giving lessons on felching since 1987. Megamouth Mini Buyers, felching for you. Good night, bitches.